All right, guys, let me know if you can hear me and see me, if everything sounds all right. Oh, snap. I didn't check. Dang. Let me see. I thought I ran all the tests that I was gonna run. So, all right, guys, let me know if you can hear me and see me. If ever hear and see myself on there. And let me see. Let me blow that up. Okay, everything sounds all right. All right, great. So yeah, I did try to stream on Rumble and it was acting funky, so I just canceled it. And I figured tonight would just be a YouTube only stream, which is all good. Cause I miss you guys. I haven't been streaming for a minute, and I'm like getting back into the mojo of things. So let me know if everything is coming okay with the microphone. Let me know if it's buffering or lagging or anything, and if so, we're gonna go ahead and get that sorted out. But in the meantime, say what's up. Go ahead and smash that like button. If you didn't know where you are, welcome to the Adventures of TNT. I'm your host T, and tonight I am hosting Metal Meltdown, which is our weekly metal stream that we host on the channel, in which we respect and appreciate all genres of metal music, but I do allow you guys to be vocal with the music that we're listening to. So if you like the music that you're listening to, you like what you hear, just, help me out, put a thumbs up, a metal hands up in the chat, and let me know that you want me to continue to play the song. But if not, if you do not like what you hear, thumbs down, type boo, a poo emoji, or something to let me know that you're not feeling the song. And then, of course, we'll keep it moving, because we have to defend the integrity of the stream, because everything that we do here tonight, everything that we do is on sacred ground. Everything on this channel is on sacred ground. So once again, thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Yeah, all you familiar faces in the stream, go ahead and say what's up and smash that like button for me. Yeah, we might get some battles in tonight. We might have a battle in tonight. Y'all got to help me get there, though. Go ahead and smash that like button. Get me to 50 likes. We'll go ahead and kick off our first battle. But before we jump into things, I do want to let you guys know that I have not forgotten about y'all. I know I haven't been streaming for a minute, but I've been hard at work. Y'all know Tasha and I, we have multiple channels that we are running, and I've been trying to squeeze in a little bit of time for my stuff on Metal Meltdown. Now, before I told y'all that I wasn't going to change too many things on the stream this year, but now it's gotten to the point of where I'm going to start changing things. And I thought I was going to be ready tonight, but unfortunately, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to reveal all the changes and the things that's going on, but I will say that it's going to be pretty cool. The format's going to switch up a little bit, but it's going to be very, very interesting. So make sure you stay tuned next week. Next week, hopefully I'll be rolling out a lot of those changes. I'm not going to be doing test streams because I didn't want to spoil anything. I want everybody to kind of be surprised with how everything's going to turn out. So just stay tuned for that. But anyway, let me see. Where are we starting? A lot of times I start these streams off and I don't know where to start, and we just go with the flow. So I did have some songs lined up, and requests are open. So guys, if you have a request, go ahead and click the link or read the description, and you can make a request, and we'll get to it. We'll play your song tonight. So so here's my thing. A lot of times, from what I know from reading the comments, and even from my own experience, we get into music or metal, and your journey starts somewhere. For some of y'all said that, you were listening to your dad's music, or, Black Sabbath or Ozzy Osbourne or something like that. And that was your introduction into metal music, Iron Maiden, whoever. And eventually your taste progresses. And that's what I want to know tonight. I want to know, how has your taste progressed for metal music? And I think that's how we're going to start things off. I always like starting off in the way back, early past, and kind of working my way up. And unfortunately, we never work our way up into the 2000s. But one day we're going to get there. One day I'm going to have a stream and we're going to do nothing but post 2000 metal. A lot of times we always start somewhere in the 70s or the 80s, and we kind of stay there and maybe get into the 90s. But that's what I want to know. Because for those of y'all who have been following the channel, for me, my taste started with, it started with nu metal, bands like Korn, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, and I got into the 80s stuff. But then I started to explore, it was 80s bands like Motley Crue and Tesla, some of the harder rock and kind of lighter stuff. But then I discovered thrash metal. And after I discovered bands like Metallica and Megadeth, that was it. I've been stuck there ever since. But as I continued my journey, my taste did get a little bit more dark. And it started getting darker and darker and darker until I ended up on the heavier end of death metal, and then black metal, and so on and so forth. And so that's what I want to know for y'all tonight. How has your journey in metal progressed? And I think that's where we're going to start off. Let me see. What do I have? Ooh. Okay, yeah. Motley Crue. This is Looks That Can Kill. Or Looks That Kill. Guys, once again, leave your thoughts in the chat. Guys, I want to know your metal story. Where did you start? And where is your journey now? You know what? Maybe for some of y'all, it wasn't Motley Crue. Maybe when you were growing up, you were like a young, rebellious scamp. You felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders and nobody understood you. And you just couldn't take it anymore. And all of a sudden you heard a song that kind of resonated with you. And maybe it was this one.
We'll fight the powers that be, just don't pick on
chat. Were you a Twisted Sister fan? So funny enough, this was my introduction, as well as many other people, their introduction to Twisted Sister. And I know that a lot of people find this song very cheesy, very poppy, but I like it. And I think it's a great gateway song into the band, because for anyone who is a fan of Twisted Sister and knows this band's music, they know that Twisted Sister has some very raw songs, completely different from this. If you bought their album expecting you were gonna get more of this, it's not there. So I think that once you get past the outfits, the outrageous outfits, the makeup and everything, and you start getting into the music, then maybe you start discovering other bands. Other bands that may have triggered, I don't know, kind of like a cult-like following. They say, you know what? You belong to a community. You belong to a church, a metal church. Then maybe you discovered these guys. I want to know in the chat if anybody's gateway band was Metal Church. Connie, what's up? Joey Satter up in the stream, y'all. Make sure y'all show him some love.
Many years ago, on a distant shore, men get together secretly beyond the hidden door. Travel long and travel far, dark into the night. Yes, just the place they've chosen to build a little site. Right. Better touch remind you, conscience very far.
Alright, let me know in the chat. What was your gateway band? Was it either one of these? Twisted Sister, Molly Crew, Metal Church. Warren J, what's up, man? See, and that's something I gotta give with this band. There's just a certain level of groove that Metal Church has with this song that I absolutely love. Metal Church is definitely one of my favorite early heavy metal bands. Yeah, but you know what? It feels like, it feels like these are the bands to me, along with a few others, that are easy to listen to, it's not very harsh, and would make a first-time listener hear it and say, you know what, I think this is cool. I want to discover more. And interesting enough, it's like when you start going down that rabbit hole and you start to discover more, you start to discover bands like Testament. You notice a different vibe, a different flow. Madness, what's up, man? Welcome on into the stream. And all of a sudden, instead of grooving, like you were with Metal Church, your head, it just starts like moving faster. Now you might feel compelled to play the guitar, even though you don't have a guitar. You're in some deep shit now. Now you've discovered this whole different style, genre of metal music, and you like it. You need more. You're like a fiend. I need metal. And one day, one of your friends, they put you onto a band. Because, to my understanding, metal was underground. And it wasn't really popular, it wasn't really mainstream, so a lot of times the way it got spread was through word of mouth, or passing or sharing cassettes or 8-track or CDs or whatever the fuck y'all had back in the day. And there were a lot of bands that were underrated and unknown, or maybe you just got lost in the sauce. They put you onto something special, like Believer, Vile Hypocrisy. Now you're like, what the fuck? shit.
Structures of fallen hills lie the birds' households of our dead honor of landscape wreckage. And this earth now holds resistance held the savior of your souls. Shutters, defenses, now alone. Cover the toxic cold withdrawal. Outguns, outnumbered, no never outclassed. Spent the ammunition offered. Weaponry exhausted. Now retreating numbers. Numbers reduced to the last.
Oh man. See guys, see that's how fast you can get lost in metal music. You start off on one end of the spectrum, and now before you know it, you're listening to death metal. So guys, so once again, leave your thoughts in the chat. Let me know what your gateway metal bands are, how you got started, where it ended up, where your journey is now. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do some of these requests. As always, y'all can leave your thoughts and your numbers of what you think about the music we're listening to in the chat. You know, once again, thumbs up if you're feeling the song, or thumbs down, or boo or poo emoji. We don't give a fuck. But let me see, what do I have? I have Sodom. Let's go ahead and check this out. Y'all can leave your thoughts in the chat, but let's go. Shout out to Skate for this request.
The way they block my angry fire, fueled angry and faceless light. The Lord is smoke, they neither are the dead. Stimulated weariness will justify the cure. Confidence can rush and fire, what's to burn with it. We burn up back my mind into what's inculturated. All alone into my lips and blood forever rain. Tempophobia, the faces of defeat concealed into the darkness in the deep. Tempophobia, God-forsaken agony of Kratos' final resting place. We trembled by machine gun with the no sudden deaths will fight the light. Those who sent by God are dressed in black. I hope I'm spared the worst scenario. Gracious that will pay me soon. Release me from my greedy fear of death. Stimulated weariness to justify the kill. Confidence can rush and fire once you go with it. The back of the body just to what you got created. All alone into my dreams and blood forever rain.
Guys, what do y'all think about this so far? Metal hands up if you're feeling this, so thumbs down or poo emoji.
Tempophobia, the faces of defeat concealed into the darkness and the deep. Tempophobia,
Oh man. Guys, that was Sodom with Tephophobia. That's a fear of being buried alive. I think everyone has that. Leave your thoughts and your numbers in the chat. Let me know what you thought about that. Yeah, out of 10. I thought that was solid. This came out 2 days ago. You know, it's funny how we've seen throughout the years recently how legacy bands have came back, start releasing new albums and new music, and it feels different. Sounds different. But listening to this, came out 2025, 2 days ago. Sounds like they haven't skipped a beat. Sounds like old school Sodom. I don't even want to say with a modern twist. But it sounds like they tapped, yeah, you're right. Skates, they tapped into 80 Sodom. Still felt like Agent Orange. Sounded good. Yeah. I like these numbers. 7.5, 8. 7.5, 8, 9, 8. Another 8.8. Another 7.5, 8.6. Yeah. It's right up there, y'all. I give that about an 8.5. Definitely feeling that. He said that old Sodom style. Yeah. He said they've always stayed true. Absolutely. All right, we're going to keep things going. Leave your thoughts in the chat. What do I have? This is Benediction. We're crawling over corpses. All right, let's do it. Yikes. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Give me your numbers. What do y'all think about this? This is Benediction with Crawling Over Corpses. Crawling over corpses to get to you. Guys, once again, that was Benediction with Crawling Over Corpses. Leave your thoughts and your numbers in the chat. So it looks like 71% of y'all. 71% of y'all were feeling this song. Skates has informed me that they're a Christian death metal band. Bet y'all didn't know that. A lot of times when we mention Christian metal, or I mention bands like Striper, people are like, Christian metal, But hearing this, you know, not everything has to be like all peaches and rainbows. You be crawling over corpses. So yeah, this is pretty good. I was feeling this. Oh, Connie said the vocals are a 4 and the music was an 8. Well, you know, death metal vocals aren't for everybody. It's an acquired taste. So it's all good. You said the Striper of Death slash thrash. Okay, all right. Yeah, this is pretty good. All right, let me see. We're gonna keep things going. I have what is this? Europe with Scream of Anger. All right, let's do it. Hey. Bama girl, what's up?
I won't live to see tomorrow. There won't be another break. None of them will ever sorrow. Those who sentence me to jail. I've been waiting here for ages for the hangman to appear, the hangman to appear. Soon the breeze will read some pages from the Bible for my fear. I see your grace, an evil grace coming my way. What can I do? Where can I run? Gonna die anyway. Things are getting clearer. This is the price I have to pay. I know. I feel like screaming.
Shout out to Bill for this request. Guys, what do y'all think about Europe so far?
When it happened, I was younger, and my destiny was you. I see your grace, an evil grace coming my way. What can I do? Where can I run? I'm gonna die anyway. Things are getting clearer.
is Europe. Scream of Anger. What did y'all think about that? Wow. I like this. Now, I've heard of this band. I can't remember the first song that I've heard from them because I think it may have been back in the Metal Meltdown days where I was getting drunk on stream. Like, a lot of those days are like a blur, and I don't remember a lot of the music. I remember the bands, but I don't remember the music. If you go back far enough in the history of the channel of Metal Meltdown, that's what would happen. You get wasted on stream. We be blasting music for 3 and 4 hours. But I'm an old man now. I can't do all that. But this is a great song. Y'all can leave your thoughts, leave your numbers in the chat. Let me know what you thought about it. I liked it. I give this a solid 8. I was definitely feeling it. And we'll definitely have to check out some more Europe. You said it was the final countdown, and you definitely didn't hear it on Metal Meltdown. I'm pretty sure I heard this on Metal Meltdown. I'm familiar with this, or maybe it might have been the rock stream. Nah. If it was on, no, this had to be on Metal Meltdown. Nobody played anything like this on the rock streams. You said 14 months dry from Beer Hound or Bill Hound. Congratulations, man. You said it was during the rock stream? Oh, okay. All right. Well, you would know better than me, Skates. All right. Let's go ahead and keep going. Let me see. What do I have? Ooh, Dawkin. This is Bullets to Spare. Let's go. And shout out to Big Daddy. We got a request for conformative corrosion and conformity coming up next. That was Dokken. Leave your thoughts in the chat. We have corrosion of conformity. Let's go. Guys, this is corrosion of conformity. Vote with the bullet. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Let me know what you thought about this song. So, as I was saying in the chat, this obviously sounds like a 90s track. And while listening to it, it reminded me of Celebrity Deathmatch. It felt very early MTV. And I said it was very reminiscent of kind of like a hybrid of metal and grunge. And lo and behold, Skates, he tells me in the chat, he's like, yo, he says that COC, they influenced grunge. Are you sure? He said, I think COC actually had a huge influence on grunge. I don't know, man. That's not what all the historians say. Whenever you watch the documentaries or you watch, I don't know, one of those overviews about the history of alternative rock and grunge, they always mention, who is it? Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Nirvana, and what's the other band? STP, Stone Temple Pilots, or something like that. But I've never heard anybody mention corrosion of conformity. So because of that, it makes me want to maybe go down a rabbit hole and explore their music. And a lot of times you can hear the root of their sound, or maybe even the root of grunge from in the 80s. So yeah, that might be something I have to look into. That'd be fascinating. Find out if they were the pioneers of grunge music. You said documentaries were written from the eye of the writer. True. And that's one of the cool things about doing this stream and commenting with y'all in the chat, especially for y'all who lived through a lot of the early days of these genres, whether it's rock or metal, is hearing how it was on the streets. Because how it is from the ground level is completely different than how the historians or MTV or whatever, how they're going to depict what actually happened. And that's what I'm coming to find out with metal. Because a lot of times people think that metal started with Metallica or Megadeth or, you know, choose any band, any mainstream band, choose any one of those. But a lot of times when I talk to y'all, I find out about underground bands that had been doing it longer and doing it better. They just never got the recognition. You know, I think a while back I had started it wasn't a documentary, but it was like a series of where I was going over lesser known thrash metal bands, and I was going over the history of thrash metal, and that was really cool. Especially when I started exploring how thrash had came from like speed metal and punk rock. And then you go back into the 70s and you hear like that early punk, or not early punk, but late punk, mid 70s, late 70s, late punk. And then it sounds just like thrash metal. You even hear some of the vocal stylings that your favorite thrash metal artists did with their voices in punk rock music. Because I think that for all the Megadeth fans out there, one of the things that Megadeth fans like about Dave Mustaine is his vocal styling. Hello, me, or whatever he says. And all of that was influenced by punk, because punk rockers, they were doing that vocal style, you know. But that's another story. We'll probably have to do another journey down back in the day. You said punk mostly definitely influenced thrash. Yes, correct. Big Daddy, you have a good night, man. Thank you for the request. Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people don't realize that. They just think that thrash just came about. But yeah, all this music, it all came from somewhere. Anyway, you said surf punk. Oh man, yes. That is the hidden shit right there. A lot of people don't know about that. Surf punk. Oh shit. All right, but yeah, guys, we're gonna have to go down that rabbit hole one of these nights, and maybe I'll do a collection of bands or songs leading into like punk. I mean, leading into thrash, and we can hear the journey from the 70s all the way into the 80s. Similar to what we did when we did crossover, because that was really cool too, when we started exploring crossover that night. So I'll probably have you guys help me curate the list of songs that we're going to listen to, because a lot of these bands that influence these genres of music, they never got the recognition that they deserve to actually even be pioneers. That's what's crazy. But, you know, anyway. You said punk led thrash and on the way created crossover and hardcore. Yes, correct. I was going to do a stream dedicated to kind of like modern crossover. Not modern crossover, modern hardcore. Because although I don't know if there are any bands out there that are really, you know, still pushing crossover, there's definitely still a hardcore scene out there. And from what I've seen, they had like a scene in Europe and they have a scene in Australia. Not really too much in America, but it's crazy. One of them hit me up and was like, yo, can you do reactions to our band's video? And I was like, yeah, just, you know, come on Metal Meltdown. And I think maybe they came onto the stream and they probably saw how we do things and got scared. I think a lot of people do that. A lot of bands hit me up and they're like, hey, can you feature my music? Can you play our music? I'm like, yeah, just come on stream. Come on Metal Meltdown. You know, and maybe that scares them or it turns them off. But that's the only way you're going to get honest feedback. Cuz if they have me just do a reaction to a song and I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is a cool song." You know, it's like whatever. But during a live stream, we're playing it, you can see in real time what people think about your music. So, it is what it is. Anyway, let me see. What do I have? Oh, well, you know what? Hey, we've reached our threshold. We've reached our threshold. Guys, I appreciate it. I guess we can go ahead and get a battle going. So look, I'm going to go ahead and go over the rules really quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get this battle going. Here on Metal Meltdown, we like for you to represent yourself. We like for you to prove you know your shit. And one of the ways we do that is through battling. We love to fight. And so what we have is we'll have two individuals from the chat request a song, a metal song that represents their taste in metal music. And we're going to listen to it. We're going to listen to your song and we're going to listen to your opponent's song. And the chat is going to vote on who has the better song. Now, the winner gets to hang out with us. You get all the recognition of knowing your shit, of knowing good metal. And the loser, you get banned from the stream. And everybody knows that your taste in music sucks. So don't lose. So if you want to put your metal card on the line tonight, all you got to do is type pick me. We're going to choose two people out of stream at random. Let's go. This is death, lack of comprehension. Yeah, if you want to put your metal card on the line tonight, you have something to prove. You want to let people know that you know your taste in metal music. You know your shit. You want to rock the crowd. All you got to do is type pick me. Yeah, let's get this battle going, y'all. Ah, shit. Bill Bass. Let's go. I need someone to challenge Bill. Ooh. We got Brandon flexing on those crowns. All right, Bill and Brandon, let's go. Give me your songs right now. Bill bass and Brandon, let's go.
Reaching into the mind of the factory enemy. Depression in which they drown the flesh and blood. So easy to blame the everlasting guilty, pathetic attempt to justify the ending of a life. Rubbing over the eyes and reflection of the mistakes to the end will deny. To help in the ending of a life.
Oh man. Alright guys. We have Bill and Brandon both putting their metal cards on the line tonight. We have Forbidden, Infinite, Metalheads. Open up your ears, listen hard, and let me know who's winning this battle. Ooh, let me know if you're a Forbidden fan.
One man calls the other one a liar. There's fire your breath, waste the words. Undescript, it's so absurd. Wisdom sits beyond our meager minds.
Guys, this is Forbidden with Infinite. Leave your thoughts and your numbers. Metal hands in the chat if you are feeling this song. Stepping up, representing his taste in metal. Answering Brandon's challenge is Bill with the final sacrifice from Avantasia. Let's go. Make sure you listen. What do y'all think so far? man. Guys, once again, that was Avantasia with The Final Sacrifice. Leave your thoughts in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and post up this poll, and that way y'all can vote. So I do apologize. I'm kind of late on that. Let me see. Yeah, wow. That takes some balls right there. Oh, some progressive metal against Forbidden, some thrash metal. All right. And look, guys, metalheads, I need every single one of y'all to vote. And do not be influenced by the chat. Don't be influenced by what people are saying in the chat. You vote for what you like. You vote for who you thought won this battle. Which band had the better song? Just because you see Warren J says, oh, I like this, or I like that, or Cole Younger is like, yo, this band sucks. You go with what you like. Don't be a follower. We see that too many times in the stream. People are like, oh, I'm going to vote for this because everybody else did. I remember that song by Avantasia. That was my first intro into the band, I believe. All right, there we go. Whew. All right, poll is up. Guys, make sure you vote. The winner gets to stay and hang out with us. The loser gets banned from the stream. Banned into the void of nothingness, of suckery. All right, let me see. No, I'm not gonna play 2 minutes of Midnight. What do I have? I have some Orange Goblin. We've got Excel. We've got Cinema. All right, there we go. All right. There we go. This is Excel tapping into the emotional void. Guys, make sure you vote. We're going to tally up these votes and we're going to kick somebody out the stream after this song. Ooh, what does it sound like? What does it sound like, y'all? Oh, give me a date on this. '89? Oh my God. Oh, 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 oh my God. Oh my God. This came out in '89. Enter Sandman came out in '91. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, what did they not take? What did they not take? Do they not have anything original? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's continue with this song. Y'all keep voting. Oh my God. Jesus. I can't even enjoy this song.
Have I realized that I'm my own savior?
Oh my god.
I'm losing most of my iron. I'm wasting all of my time. I'm almost over the edge. He's pushed me off this headed, and I'm aware of the things.
Guys, make sure you vote. Who's getting it? Forbidden or Advantasia? Wow. Guys, once again, this is Excel with Tapping Into the Emotional Void. Very good song. But I couldn't help but think about the opening riffs from Enter Sandman. And as some of y'all said in the chat, Dave Mustaine had mentioned this last week. Jeez. I'm surprised nobody else caught it. Like, it's so, like, there. Yeah. I'm surprised nobody else had mentioned this back in the day. That is crazy. Jeez. Yeah, of course, Enter Sandman came out in 91. This is 1989. Y'all didn't know this? Y'all didn't, none of y'all picked this up? What the hell? I thought y'all were metalheads. Jesus. Say your prayers, little one, while you get every word. Oh, man. This is wild. This is why I love doing this stream. We always discover cool shit like this. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Skates for requesting this song. But anyway, let me see. Ooh, man, that was wild. We need to go ahead and tally up these votes. So look, we had 2 people put their metal cards on the line tonight. We had Bill representing his taste in metal against Brandon. Brandon was, Bill was like, yo, Avantasia, The Final Sacrifice. A bold pick. Because typically we know what type of people are in this stream. But he picked Avantasia, a progressive metal band. I first heard these guys maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. And The Final Sacrifice was my first song from them, which I thought it was kick-ass. I enjoyed it. It's a really cool song. But unfortunately, it wasn't good enough to beat out Forbidden Infinite. So congratulations to Brandon. But mods, if you see Bill in the chat, go ahead and ban his ass for not winning this battle. Bill, thank you so very much for hanging out with us tonight. But you gotta get the fuck out of here. Mods, ban his ass. Before we continue, ooh, I like that song, Whiplash. All right, before we continue, I want to talk to y'all for a minute, especially with the changes that are going on with the stream. So, what do y'all think about, like, how do y'all feel about me kicking people out of the stream for losing battles? Like, how do y'all really feel about that? Also, what do y'all think about the song that we have? Like, how do y'all feel about the overall, I guess, slogan of being gone and not forgotten, or the song and being kicked out of the stream? Do you feel like that just is the culture of Metal Meltdown? It's who we are as a community? Or do you feel like we need to be better? You know, I never really consult you guys when I start making changes. I just do it. But I want to know from y'all. How do y'all feel about that? You find it amusing, okay? It's like a warm blanket. It's cool with me. I like it. It's all love. You know, sometimes we kick people out of the stream and they get upset. You know, and yeah, you can always come back. You can always come back and you can challenge again. Don't give up. It's like playing a video game. You lose, you come back harder, you try to win. But unfortunately, some people, they get kicked out, they get upset, and they never come back, or they're like, you know, fuck you, T, or fuck the chat, or fuck whoever. But it's all love. You know, we do this in the spirit of metal. But, you know, I was talking to Tasha earlier, and she was like, you know, she was like, oh, you're still using that song? And I was like, yeah, I like it. Even when I'm not streaming, I still play this song from Derek Blackman. Ugandan Knuckles, Gent Tribute. Maybe one day I'll do a breakdown. Because the lyrics in this song it's really cool. It's very fitting to the stream too. You're gone but not forgotten. And he says, do you know the way? Do you know the way? And it's like literally showing you, like, you know, showing you the way. Yeah, Derek's cool. I like his channel. He has really good covers. But yeah. But anyway, all right. So I guess we're all in agreement that format isn't going to change. We're still going to kick people out. We're still going to play the kick out because this is our kick out song. So we're still going to play this kick out song. And maybe I don't know if the bands would be longer. I was testing some things out, and I had showed Tasha the video because I was like, well, when I kick people out, this is what I'm going to do. And she was like, no, that's too extreme. It's too much. Because she was worried about hurting you guys' feelings. And so I don't know. I still might test out the other format that I have, but I don't want to make anybody upset. You know. Anyway, you said getting kicked out is our mosh pit. Okay, yeah, I feel you. You're hurt all over, but can't feel a thing. Not until the next day. You wake up stiff as a board, and the pain won't go away. Okay, yeah, that's how it is. You said never can change that song. Yeah, I don't feel like I can. I went ahead and I talked to Derek. I sent him an email and I told him if it was okay to use the stream. He said, yeah, it's fine. So I'm going to use it as long as I can. You said, what's next, T? What is your ideas for the channel? I'm going to be revealing them next week. I was tempted to show y'all tonight, but I'm not going to do it. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So just make sure you stay tuned next week. Next week is going to be different. It's going to be the same, but it's going to be a little different. We're going to change things around. But I told myself that tonight I was going to try and keep things pretty basic. I wasn't going to be too extra because I need to save the energy for next week. Because y'all know how it is. A lot of times, you know, I might stream throughout the week and then it comes to Metal Meltdown and I'm completely wiped out, really tired, and I don't have the energy to stream. But, you know, I've been working really hard on these changes. And so, you know, I'm just excited to bring them to the right one. Yeah. All right, y'all can leave your thoughts in the chat. Let's go ahead and check this out. This just came out a month ago. We finally get some new metal up in here. Yeah, y'all can leave your thoughts in the chat. in the chat. Make sure you show us some love. Guys, what do y'all think about this track so far? Metal hands up if you're feeling this. Or thumbs down or poo emoji. Guys, once again, that was Orbit Culture with Tales of War. What did y'all think? Give me your numbers in the chat. How are y'all feeling about that? Some melodic death metal for your ass. Yeah, I thought this was pretty good. You know, I already know, like, featuring death metal on the channel is kind of iffy. But this has melody in it. And the drumming was very good, too. So I want to get y'all's numbers. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know what it was about this song that you liked and what you didn't like about it. I see an 8. I see a 9. I see another 8. I see a 1. Joe is like, oh, man. Joe, why is this getting a 1? You weren't feeling the chorus? All right, let me see. I see a 7. I see a 4.5, a 5 maybe. I see another 5. Meh. Those are the elitists right there. Those metal gatekeepers. Ah, it's new metal. I don't like it. It came out 4 weeks ago. I see a 6. I see a 4. I see a 6.5. What else do we have? I see a I don't know. I see the solo is dope. Okay, yeah. I see a 5 and I see a 9. Okay, yeah. You said Joe is dumb. All right. We're going to keep things going. Guys, coming up next, let me see. We have This Is Floater with Cinema. All right, shout out to Ghost Town Guy. Let's go.
Let's dissolve the acid of light.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was solid. It wasn't that bad. Joe's tripping. Oh, Joe said it sounds generic. Like modern metal music. think about floaters so far? Guys, leave your thoughts in the chat. Oh. He said, bro, been waiting to catch you live. What's up, man? Welcome on into the stream. All right. We have 58% of y'all in the stream. It was like, yo, fuck this shit. What is this? This is stupid. Ghost Town Guy, are you still in stream? He said this guy, Ghost Town Guy, failed the experiment. No, he didn't. As I said, we respect and we appreciate all genres of metal music. I want to know what y'all thought about this song. So, if you're a new metal fan, let me know in the chat if you're a new metal fan and what you got from this. What did you hear? Ghost Town Guys specifically, how did you discover these guys? And what is it about them that you like or made you want to request it on the stream? You know, it's interesting. When I was listening to this, I was jamming out to the song, and y'all know that I am a fan of mid-90s metal music, where there was a lot of experimentation going on. But when I was listening to this, there were two bands that came to mind. And I start going through the wiki because I was looking at the producers, I was looking at the band members, and which I'll probably have to do a look into this, more intensive dive into where this band came from. Because I heard System of a Down, and I heard Korn. Oh, Amy Lee, you got it. Yeah, Amy Lee got it. I heard System of a Down, and I heard Korn. And I'm thinking, what was it? Maybe the fourth album, Korn? No, it's not. It's not nu metal. I mean, this has elements of what nu metal bands used. That's what I'm getting at. And unless you were like in the trenches of that genre, then you wouldn't have picked it up. I know a lot of y'all probably heard this and was like, oh, it sucks, it's crap. But there are certain nuances in this, which is very prevalent in other new metal bands. Not Godsmack. Or maybe Godsmack. I don't know. But anyway. Cold Chamber? Yeah. Cold Chamber. Loco. Maybe. Let me see. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Cold Chamber. Nah. That's Cold Chamber is more like, it's more like COC. All right. But yeah, oh god, I wish I could kind of go through and break this down and put together some of the elements of the songs that I've heard later on after this that may have borrowed from this. But it's too much for the scope of this stream, so we're just gonna move on. Anyway, let me see. What do we have? Oh, this is Geezer with Suicide. All right, let's do it.
A reflection of someone that you made, but it's like the one you trust, like the one you know. It's all made up by you.
Simply there, a reflection of someone that you made, but it's like the one you trust, like the one you know. It's all made up by you for shame. Bang, bang. Suicide, desecrated battlefield till we find in the mind to kill everything. You and I would sin, accept to become someone else so forced. Bang, bang. So fake. Suicide. 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 Terrified from the ones you know will get bad. We're not the ones you fool, like the ones you like, no impress. So helpless, so scared. Bang, bang. So fake. Suicide. 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 Simply there, a reflection of someone that you made, but it's not the one you trust, like the one you know. It's all made up by you for sin. Bang, bang. So fake. Suicide. 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 Suicide.
Guys,
Suicide.
Geezer, Suicide. Leave your thoughts in the chat. We got Mad with Rats, Orange Goblin. Pseudo-side. think about Orange Goblin so far? This is made of rats.
Ain't in tune with the Lord. Open wide of salvation. 'Cause it's all I can afford. It's no long-term solution. We got no future plans. So for now, sit here drinking as we talk to the back of our hands. Made of rats. Made of rats, yeah. Made of rats. But guess how it was? I fucking made of rats. Yeah, I fucking made of rats. Yeah, made of rats. Made of rats. All right.
Guys, once again, Orange Goblin made of rats. Let me know what you thought about this song. Y'all can give me your numbers or a thumbs up or metal hands up in the stream. Now, Riff over 9,000 has made a request to battle tonight, but I don't believe the person you're challenging is in the stream. I haven't seen Lance in the stream tonight. So let me know if you would like to challenge someone else, or if you would like to maybe headline next week. And that way you can contact him to see if he's, going to be in the stream or something like that. So Riff, you let me know what you want to do. Oh, you said he called out my queen. Oh, Connie? Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Okay. All right, Connie, you know the rules. You have to battle. So y'all can go ahead and give me your songs and let me know, or Riff, you let me know who's going first. You can either say I'll go first or Connie can go first. But yeah, go ahead and give me those songs and we'll go ahead and we'll get this battle going. Dang, that's crazy. How's everybody coming for you, Connie? We just trying to have a good time, listen to some music. You said Jason Lance? No, Lance is usually Lance with 2 X's in the stream. Jason isn't Lance. Yeah, but it's all good. So y'all can go ahead and give me your songs, and we can go ahead and get this going. Also, guys, join the Discord. We have a growing Discord community. We share pics, we talk shit, and we listen to music. So that link should be coming up in the chat in just a little bit. But go ahead and click it. Join our Discord community. who's going first? Riff over 9,000. Let me know if you're going first or is Connie going first. All right, let's do it. Guys, so we have a battle that's going down. Riff has called out Connie, both putting their metal cards on the line. As y'all know from the rules, if you get called out for battle, you have to battle. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you don't, you get banned from the stream. So fortunately, Connie had a song lined up. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into this. Make sure you open up your ears and listen hard. This is Malevolent Creation with Thou Shall Kill. Oh shit. All right, let's do it. Let me know what you thought about Paradox. Muppets on drums. Oh shit. Guys, that was Malevolent Creation with oh man. What was this? This was Thou Shall Kill. Riff over 9,000 putting his metal card on the line. Thou Shall Kill. Of course, Connie Cat answering the call. This is Final Breath with Agonized, Zombified, Necrotized. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's do it. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my goodness. It's getting spicy. To rock it out. Authority over personality. While abusing face patterns to form a non-resistant mind. Oh man. Guys, that was Final Breath with Agonized, Zombified, Necrotized. The poll is up. Let me know who y'all thought got that battle. We have our Riff over 9,000 calling out Connie Cat. Both putting their metal cards on the line. Let me know what y'all think. Who got that battle? Yeah, those are both great songs. We had some really good metal tonight. And as always, I appreciate you guys hanging out. You said the solo was good? Yeah, solo was solid. You said you had to copy and paste. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a mouthful. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and jam out. We're going to tally up these votes, and we're going to decide a winner. So make sure y'all cast your votes. This is Nile, Lash to the Slave Stick. Let's go. Said, you're a true metalhead. I hate death metal. Ah, you're missing out, man. You gotta give it a try. Give it a shot. Guys, that is Nile with Lash to the Slave Stick. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Let me know what you thought about this song. We're gonna go ahead and tally up these votes for this battle. We had Riff over 9,000 calling out Miss Connie Cat, putting their metal cards on the line, and with 58%, Malevolent Creation has won this battle. Now, you know what's interesting and cool is that for most of my veteran metalheads, most of you guys who have came to the stream religiously to hang out with us and know how the rules work, or even some of you guys who just know your shit, y'all know that at any time you can get called out for battle. Somebody could pull your card and test your knowledge of this awesome genre of music. And you know you have to be ready. You have to have something lined up. And that's what Connie did. As soon as she got called out, she already had something. And it was good. I can't even hate. That Final Breath song, that was a banger right there. And that's what it's all about. As participants in this community, as someone who comes to this sacred ground, this sacred spot, what we do, you should already have a song in your mind that you know will rip anyone apart. Like something where it's like you're not fucking around because you don't want to get banned from the stream. That's how I am. I got songs for all of y'all. If anybody wanted to challenge me, I'm ready to fight. That's how it should be. Guys are like vicious dogs. That's how it is for me. Like when I'm listening to these battles, when I think about metalheads and this music, that's what it's like. Two wild dogs just going at it. And that's what it was. Malevolent Creation and Final Breath. Two great songs. So I'll just leave it at that. But unfortunately, Connie, you lost this battle. And you know what? Connie is a mod. But here on Metal Meltdown, we don't give a fuck. So if I have any other mods in the chat, go ahead and ban Connie's ass for losing this battle. Connie, thank you so very much for hanging out with us today. You gotta get the fuck out of here. Come on, ban her ass. Oh, man. Rip over 9,000. Congratulations. Now you must show her the way. She's been abandoned and broken, left out in the cold. Oh, man. Connie, you are gone but not forgotten. Oh, man. Do you know the way? Oh, man. Oh, man. That song, it never gets old. And it's always good to hear. Or kicking somebody out the stream. And it doesn't matter who you are. You could be a long-time veteran. You could be a newbie. Somebody who just discovered the stream tonight. Or a mod. But if you lose a battle, you gotta go. But as we always say, you're gone, but you're not forgotten. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. It's always a blast doing Metal Meltdown and hosting this stream. If you are new here, this is your first time hanging out with me. We do this every Friday. Typically, I do it at midnight, but we've been trying to do it a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all got things to do and y'all need to get some of your beauty rest. We're going to go ahead and wrap the stream up with Ashes of Ares. This is Wake of Vultures. Y'all can leave your thoughts in the chat. Go ahead and smash that like button on your way out of here. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. You know, don't be a lurker. Hang out with us next week. And don't do anything stupid. Have an awesome weekend, y'all. Psychosis Media, what's up, man? B. Schuler up in the chat. Damn. Don't be a Schuler, y'all. Oh man, shout out to Skates. We have the Metal Meltdown website. Link is in the chat. And also shout out to y'all for making some awesome requests this evening.
Wake up, vultures gather round in different things upon the ground, falling from the highest peaks, rotting flesh upon their beaks, and we patiently to see them fall. It was until the hollow rolls, a matter of time before they fell. No one will see this is hell.
Sounds like Slayer.
Things of these still in deceit. There are no creatures quite like these. Leave the room as all can see. You can guess who the next will be. And like our choices reflect our fate. If you let in hatred and motives hate, inside with sorrow you will see. Misery is your company.
Guys, that was Ashes of Ares with Wake of Vultures. Leave your thoughts in the chat. And once again, thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. It's always a blast doing this stream. Now, I want to give a quick shout out to our winners tonight. Riff over 9,000 and Brandon. Thank y'all so very much for bringing honor to the stream, because that's what y'all do. Every time y'all win these battles and we celebrate you, y'all are bringing honor and glory to us all. But anyway, guys, y'all have a great evening. Have an awesome weekend. Don't do anything stupid, and I will see y'all next week, next